Thanks, Steve. While the world is an amazing place from a helicopter, being a bit closer to the ground can also make for an incredible experience. It just depends upon where you decide to look for adventure. Now, few people would make the argument that driving along I-15 through Nevada would rank as one of those amazing places. I know I thought that for years, but if you will take the time to stop at the right exit, you are going to find some extraordinary things. The Moapa Valley is one of them, and one of them that I truly love. A trip down the winding road into the valley will find a surprisingly green and fertile place, known for its agriculture, including pomegranates. Now, while it's home to a few quiet communities like Logandale and Overton, it really isn't known for much, other than Wayne Newton used to keep his horses out there. Turn on the right street, though, and suddenly you find yourself in a place where adventure is just under the surface, and beauty is everywhere you look.
In the Moapa Valley, there are plenty of things to do. There is Lake Mead, which is right down the road, where it's kayaking, boating, fishing, all your recreational activities that are done in the water. We also have Logandale Trail System, which is just fabulous riding as far as ATVs, UTVs, Jeeps, motorbikes, anything that is motorized that would be off-road.
We are at Red Rock in Logandale, Nevada. The name says it all, red. Make sure you wear old shoes and old socks because they'll be red once you're done.
Probably one of the most beautiful places to come ATVing in southern Nevada. There's a lot of places to ride around, but this is probably one of the most scenic and pretty. Most of it's just open desert type riding.
And that open aspect is one of the things that sets this area apart from others in the West. Cross-country travel has rightfully been limited in most other places where trail riding is more appropriate. But where the shifting sands are the norm, it makes sense to have an open play area. And here amongst the Burgundy Dunes, that's exactly what you find.
It's great being able to go out and take multiple paths to get from point A to point B. You can do loops around in different ways and get from, and it's not just out and back, basically, makes it more enjoyable than just out playing around in an open area.
Places like Red Rock, where more extreme riding is available, make for an adrenaline-filled day. But for some, it's the quieter moments that leave a lasting impression. Here, between the deep orange stone walls, live fleeting visions of the past that bring yesterday's children back every year to share the experience with their own offspring.
When I was a child, I'd come here with my cousins and all my family when we'd visit for Thanksgiving or Easter, and we'd have lots of fun adventures. We'd hike in and roll Easter eggs down the hill and just play in the dirt and get really, really dirty and messy and have a lot of fun. I was really excited to come just because I knew it would bring back memories of when I was young, and be able to see them play and jump around and have some of the same experiences that I had as a kid has been really, really cool.
Me and my dad went hiking today.
Yeah, we did hiking earlier.
Early this morning, and it was fun. We got climbed up, and my dad had to help me a little bit with the foot spaces.
Yeah.
And there's lots of things to do on mountains. You can explore lots of times.
For men like Brian Drake, spending a day riding with his daughter Lauren isn't just a way for them to bond in the present, but it's also an insurance policy for the future.
I think the advantage of teaching them when they're younger and getting them out in this type of atmosphere is that they know they can go do things that are fun and adventurous with the parents as opposed to trying to do it behind their backs. I think it's going to help down the road with our relationship.
Some have a history here. Others are just discovering it for the first time. But between hidden panels of Native American rock art to the thrill of an extreme cross-country ride, the Moapa Valley has something to offer visitors new and old. If you need an excuse to come down and give this area a try, this coming February in nearby Mesquite, Nevada, an event is taking place that will allow you to explore and even take a trip through the Red Rock if you so desire.
It's the Great American Off-Road Weekend. That is the definite must-do event for 2013 if you are an outdoors person at all. Whether you have an ATV or you need to rent an ATV, you definitely want to do this. It's going to be guided tours. We have about 8 trails that we're going to be going on. It is February 23rd through the 24th, 2013, out at the Eureka in Mesquite.
Now, for the event, Eureka Hotel and Casino will have rooms, and if you want to stay and explore Moapa Valley more closely after the Great American Off-Road Weekend, there are hotels right in the town of Overton. Not to mention RV campsites available in the park, right in the middle of all the action. I-15 can be a mind-numbing drive, But imagine, just by turning off in the right place, you can discover things that will change your life, or at least give you and your family a few moments to cherish together, burning memories indelibly in the lives of you and your children.
It's different than other places, and just the fact that it's kind of unknown. It's just this little secret area makes you feel special to be able to say, I've been there. You know that sign you pass on your way to Vegas? You should get off and go there and have a fun adventure.
Pack up your car, because this valley you definitely need to see. A lot of people drive right by us on the 15, but you get off at exit 93, which is the Logandale Overton exit. We have museums, we have great restaurants, a great little city here, gas, food, lodging, anything that you need to do. So if you're coming out here to enjoy your boat, if you're coming out here to enjoy your ATV, if you want to go camping, there's never a dull moment in this town.
See, you never know what you'll find until you decide to look. For At Your Leisure, I'm Chad Booth.